Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Juan V on the track. Today, I'm gonna talk about releasing your music on all streaming platforms. Now, when it comes to this right here, a lot of people don't know where to go, don't know how to start. Honestly, I learned from watching YouTube videos like this. So I hope that this video helps you along your journey as an artist or whatever you decide to do. Maybe you're doing podcast or just uploading audio clips on streaming platforms. I don't know. What I want to do is help you, give you some ideas, some resources that you can use to release your music. Before you start releasing, there's a couple different things that I encourage you to look into. I would encourage you to make sure that your music is mixed and mastered, either by yourself or by somebody else, an engineer. Send it to somebody that you know. Make sure that it's finalized, it's just how you like it, or as good as you can make it. Sometimes you might have to go and rewrite, reproduce, whatever it is you decide to do for the track, but that's the number one thing I encourage you to do. Make sure you have the right files, so WAV file or an MP3 file. Usually streaming platforms want you to have a WAV file just because it's higher quality audio and it doesn't distort as much as MP3s. The second thing that I would encourage you to do is make sure that you have the artwork ready for it. Some of the different things that you might want to look out for is the dimension of the artwork. Size that I've seen is recommended is 3000 by 3000 pixels and 300 pixels per inch, I believe that's what it is, PPI, something like that. But that's the size that's gonna be recommended for pretty much any streaming platform. So make sure that your graphic designer knows that. Make sure that you know that if you're creating your own artwork. When it comes to actually uploading your music and releasing your music, there's a couple different ways you can do it. The first one is using free distributors. I've heard of friends using United Masters who release your music for free. They collect royalties and different things like that. I believe the free option is limited to some of the features that they have. I believe you can upgrade your profile or subscription, whatever it is, and get more features, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure exactly. What I would encourage you to do is go and research all of these. Make sure you find the right one for you. But the next one would be DistroKid. DistroKid is very popular. I actually used it in the past. I had an unfortunate series of events happen with them, so I don't use them anymore. So I encourage you to really do your research. I'll let you know that I was releasing music with them and out of nowhere, they just stopped allowing me to upload music, and they didn't really give me a reason why. They just said, you can't upload no more. So I ended up going to a new distributor, and I'll share this one next. It's Nectar Distro. They are really helpful. They always respond to my emails pretty quickly, and there's a lot of resources that they have as well that you can take advantage of. It is pretty new. There's still a lot of updates going on in the platform, but I could see the potential and they haven't let me down yet. So I encourage you to make sure you check them out. Now, these ones you do have to pay for. There is a yearly fee that you pay to make sure you get your music distributed. So make sure that you have enough music ready to release before you start releasing or paying for services like this. That's something that I didn't know about at the time when I first started. So I took forever to release music and didn't really take advantage of the opportunity. Now, there's others like Tunecore, and I'm sure there's many more. But those are just a few that I can think of in the top of my head. If you know any more distributors or you're going through some, make sure you go ahead and drop them in the comments below to make sure that whoever's watching gets a wide variety of options. And like I said before, make sure you do your research, because one that's right for me might not be right for you. So make sure you look into that and find what's best for you. After you get your things uploaded and you put in all the data, I want to encourage you to really think about your release strategy. I'm not going to dive too much into that because there's so much that goes into it. I'm learning about it all the time, trying to make sure every release is better, but you know, it's a learning process. So what that means is asking yourself a few questions. Are you gonna have a music video, a lyric video? Are you going to reach out to radio stations, playlists? different things to get your song out there, to get it to more people. This is something that I'm learning about, the marketing side of it. There's so much that you can do that's free, but there's also paid options. I recommend you doing your research as well and looking into some of these things. Now, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what was the most insightful part of this video, what helped you the most, and what do you want me to make a video on next. I will see you next time. Peace out.